recording? Last time everything worked well for the recording, so let's hope also for today. Okay, so a little agenda for today. We are going to continue a bit with the riddle exam. So we will define the database, at least a small part, probably the database, everything. And then I will show you 3 examples of this exam that I chose yesterday evening, and they all got the maximum grade. I didn't watch them, so they will be also a surprise for me. Okay, so here is our okay, do you see? Can you read it? Okay. So, let's define our database from here. Do I need to read it again? Do you remember? Should I read it again, or do you remember it? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's put a small txt here and new file. So, what are the tables that we need to define here?
One for result.
Okay. Then? Okay, then what are the fields in the database? Let's start from the users. Okay. There is someone else that would like to participate to the lecture? Yeah?
Username.
Okay. Sorry?
Username or user email.
Yeah, I mean, we can also put both. One just for the access and username, for example, to show a welcome message and so on. So username, email. Yeah, similar. Is there something else that we should add? Are you sure? Here, the text says that we should see the top 3 ranking of the user, okay? So in some way we should keep the points gained over certain users up to a certain point. So we should have a field.
Score?
Yeah, score, points, whatever. Scores. Great. Then riddles. What do we need to put in the riddles table?
Description.
Okay. Description, that is the riddle text.
Question.
Yeah. Then? the answer. We have a table for the answers. Difficulty level. That, let's remember, that is that can have three values here: easy, average, and difficult, that we can represent with string text, number, whatever you want. Then sorry, I don't understand the hints. Okay, sorry. So int one and int two. Then
Duration or time.
time, yeah.
Correct answer.
Correct answer. State. Yeah. There is probably one thing that we are missing. Yeah, three things. Okay, for the first one, let's see. Every user of the application may post one more riddles. So,
Odor.
yeah. ID. And then, let's see, the, okay. Where is it? Yeah, there is somewhere in the text that say the timer starts when the first user inputs the first answer. So, what we should put in the database?
Line started.
Yeah, what you read? Guys, low, high voice. Sorry? First answer. Time for the first answer. And then, here there is something about the state. Actually, probably the state would be not necessary, because we can derive if the riddle is open or closed by comparing the starting time, the now, the time in this moment, and making the difference and compare it to the where is it? Time here. So the time to solve. Okay? Yeah?
But what is if we solve the puzzle?
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, sorry. And finally, another field we are missing. That is related to what you were saying. Let's see in the text.
ID of user that answer well to question.
Sorry?
ID of user.
Yeah.
Answer.
Exactly. So the winner ID. Okay. Oh, where is it? Okay. Here. Winner ID. So for the riddles, I think that we are okay. Do you think that we are missing something? Is it okay? Doubts, question? Nothing. Okay. So, riddles user answer.
So user, we need to add an ID because we talked about author ID.
Yeah.
ID username or
Exactly. Can we go on to the answers, or there is someone else that wants to add something? No? Okay. What do we have here? Sorry? Yeah. Then?
time of the answer.
Okay. Yeah.
Riddle ID.
Riddle idea? Yeah. Yeah.
User ID.
There is one field that is important that we are missing. We have like 3 IDs. The time of the answer.
Is winner.
Yeah. Yeah. Because yeah, otherwise to extract the correct the answer that the user gave correctly, we should cross join this one with this one. Yeah, I mean, it is not really necessary, but it would help. Yeah? The?
The text.
Exactly. This is what I was referring to before. Text. Something else? Okay. So, okay. Let's now extract just reading the text, the functionalities, okay, that we extracting the functionality, this transforms into the APIs that we export, and then what remains is all front end and so on, okay. Let's see. So, design and implement a web application, and this doesn't do anything. So authenticated, so we have to put the authentication, and okay. So first action that we should insert, the may post one or more riddles, and then okay, here there is the description of the riddle, and the duration period is measured starting from the first response submitted by a user. So what is the other action? Yeah.
Start duration.
Yeah. What is the action, the HTTP request that we do with these that serves this sentence? Sorry?
Post.
Yeah? What?
Post
Yeah, answer, post answer, not necessarily first, the first one, just by putting the answer. Then the first user, okay. The first user that provides the correct answers gets correct answer gets a score. So, is there an action that we need to do here? So, let's imagine a user types its answers to a riddle. How at this point we should verify, the client should verify if the answer put by the user is correct. So if the answer is correct, we have a beautiful screen saying, wow, congratulations, you are the winner, and so on. Otherwise, if the answer is negative, we should put, oh, sad, you didn't got, and so on, whatever you want. Okay. Then going on, the first user that provides, okay, the score. Okay, here again create and so on. I don't see any action here. If you see it, you can stop me. The user.
Maybe get all riddles.
Yeah, exactly. Get all riddles. And I don't know if there is something like see open riddles, close the riddles. If there is something like this, you should have two APIs, one get open riddles, one get all riddles, get close the riddles, and so on. Get one riddle, because if we open one riddle, we should see more information, probably just by checking the list of riddles. Yeah, for example, here selecting a closed riddles shows all the given answer, the correct response. So this means that we will get also the answer of this specific riddle, and possibly the indication of the winner. Selecting get the first hint, get the second hint here, because we have that after the first half we will show, first half of the time we will show the first hint and then the other one. So here, since anonymous visitors will see the riddles, but they can see the replies, not the correct answer, probably it's better to have two separate APIs for authenticated user and not authenticated user, so that when the request comes from the client that doesn't have an authenticated user, you can only send the information that a not authenticated user can see. Otherwise, you can send all the information needed to show also to authenticated user. And finally, the top 3 ranking of the user with the highest score. So this is another get top 3. Questions? Doubts? Yeah. Okay. I don't see any other actions in this moment, but we should read again all the text to identify all the action precisely. Okay. Let's see. I know that everyone here is for after, but I have to cover all the 3 hours, so let's do first this and then we will talk about the exam. It is the last thing that I have to do. Okay, so let's see this exam that is from the 2022, and let's see what this guy did. I would like to show it open with, yeah. Do you see it? Can you read it? Okay. So, the first thing that you should complete and not forget about it, please, is to compile the README. So here there is the server side and after the front-end side, and here you can describe all the APIs that you coded, also the ones for the login. Okay, so this student describes the root for the API and a small title, probably, yeah. And then here there is also description with no parameters, body, so what is in the body of the request, username and the password. And finally, and the response of this API, that is just the response, okay, not okay, and without any body content. Then there is the one for the logout. Here, get top 3 scores. Submit a new riddle with all the fields that we have decided before. That returns the ID of the newly created riddle. So here we get all the riddles, a specific riddle, get all the riddles for authenticated users, submit an answer. Okay, here there are the tables that this guy also added the profile image. It is not required. If you want, you can put it, but it is not required. Okay? Then the riddle. The tables should be with an ascending, so tables, users, riddles, and so on, because we are keeping a set of elements. Then ED, questions, question response, so this is the correct answer. First int, second int, solution found, that is actually open closed. Okay. Here there is the list of the root. So this guy has slash all the list of the riddles. Then he did also a page for the list of the riddles created by the logged user. Then a page for the top 3, new to submit a new riddle, riddle ID, that is the one showing exactly one riddle, and okay, the login and the star. Here there is a list of the main components. Remember, a list of the main components. no description of a small button unless it is very vital to the application. Okay? So, for example, here there is the login form, the not found component. This one, I think, to show the riddle, the answer form list, and so on. And finally, there is a screenshot. Yeah, very big. Okay, let's try this application. Not npm, nodemon. Okay, so here the guy, okay, here there is the list with the checkbox of open riddles and closed riddles. So here you can show only the closed riddles and only open riddles. I have to say, there isn't a very nice choice of putting all blue with difficulty status. I mean, a little using different colors to color code the different things. For example, different colors for the difficulties for the status would have been a little bit more usable. So. Oh, a lot of riddles the guy put. And finally here the top 3 scores, so Mark, Sophie and Miriam. And yeah. A non-authenticated user can see only the riddle with the ID, the text. And obviously, a non-authenticated user cannot answer. So let's try it also by logging in. Let's see what are the mark password. Wow. Okay, let's try one, okay? Which one do we want to try to guess? Here there are 2 in the first page. This one and this one. Okay, let's do the first one. Oh, what gets served but is never eaten? Justice. Yeah, it may be. Wow. Yeah, nice. No, sorry, we didn't got. I think. Yeah, because but we cannot answer anymore. We have just to wait to get the answer. Let's go on the home. Here we can see all the riddles created by the user. The logged in this moment user. And here the form to write to add a new riddle. Nice. But I have to say the animation showing that we didn't answer correctly was a bit confusing, because all that I don't know how to say confetti I thought that we were right. Yeah, I think a bit more usable would be nice. And yeah, we still have 2 minutes here. Let's get another one. Average. let's see if there is someone. Let's see, only opens. Okay, so let's see this one. How much time there is? Okay, another thing here is that I don't see, if I don't start answering, how much time I have to answer. So it would have been nice to have something here, 30 seconds, not the timeout, not the timer that is going on, but just saying 30 seconds, you have to 30 seconds to solve this riddle and so on. Okay, I don't think that we want to wait 1 minute to see the answer, or do we want? It is not necessary, I think. So let's see another one. Okay, let's see what this other guy did. Let's open this. Okay, this for example had less root, just the home page, and then probably he did everything in the home page, the add and the login one. Okay, I don't know why the, okay, he did the API exam top. Yeah, probably the name of this API would have been like a bit better, such API top 3 users without the exam inside. I don't think that is necessary, the exam string in the text. Riddles, so here he gets all the riddles, the answers of all the riddle. Okay, add, here to post an answer, patch, I don't know. Okay, close a riddle, and here there are the 3 tables, so the same what we did, and the components with the, yeah, for example here logout button, I don't need this description of the logout button, and here there is a screen. Let's see the one of let's see the how we did the front end here. So normal, how we did call it, server. Okay, there aren't all the dependencies installed here. Did you like the previous one? Yeah, it was nice. Nothing fancy, but it was okay. Yeah, but I didn't. The seller. Okay. Here, for example, there isn't something to extract, only the open riddles, the closed riddles. Here there is the top 3 users, but probably, yeah, there are 4. Okay. Let's try logging in to this one. What are the credentials here? Here. First, gmail.com. Okay, here when the user is logged in, there is a division between open riddles and closed riddles, so this is okay. Okay, here there are all the I'm a bit confused by this one. Yeah, here there is such the okay, the riddles that the user has created.
Yes, it's by results of the.
Yeah, but okay. And here there are the closed riddles with the answer here and the name of the winner. Okay, then let's try to answer one of these. Yeah, this one. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, do you know this one? Don't you know who is the rector here? The name of the rector? No. Okay. The answer to this is not the actual one, that is Stefano. I don't remember exactly the surname, but the correct answer here should be this one. Yeah. Okay, this one put something green a little better and not the confetti like the other one. That was a bit confusing. Okay. How would you grade this one? Huh? Up to 30. $27? Okay, guys, this guy got 30 with, I don't know how to say, with merit. So, yeah, I just accepted the ones with the grade 30, but yeah, this guy got 30. And the previous one? Sorry? 30. No. I mean, the other one, how would you grade it? Yeah, the other one was a bit more usable and nice, but I mean, both got 30, so you don't have to code the best React application, especially on the front end. It is okay having something really simple. Finally, let's see the other one. Okay, let's see the other one, the last one. Here we have again a bit more routes, so dividing a bit with my riddles, the open riddles, the closed ones, the ranking with the list of the top 3 users, a route to add, the answer, to insert a new answer, login, and finally the default route. The list of all the APIs. Yeah, probably the first one had also a small description with the parameters that were necessary for the API, and it would be a bit nicer to have them inside the README. And but okay. The database, tables. Too big. Small description with a bit less info would be nicer, since we should read it on the fly when we will do the exam. And here there is the... Okay. So let's try this one. I have opened the client on both sides. No. Let's see. Okay. Do you like this choice? Okay, so welcoming page. Okay, yeah, nice. Here there is a list of the open riddles, difficulty, status. Okay, closed. Very interesting choice of the riddles. Yeah, this should be average as a difficulty level, the first one. Okay. Okay, let's log in. Yeah, not my mail. No, this one. Here. fulviocorno@mail.com. fulviocorno@mail. Is the password? Yes. Okay. So again, this very beautiful picture. Okay, let's see my riddles. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, all months have 28 days, at least 28 days. Then here there are the open ones, the closed ones, the ranking. Nice. I mean, probably too much info, also in the username, but it is okay. Let's see the to answer a new. I am the author of this one. It says what you can break even if you never pick it up or touch it. Let's try to answer this one. Salt. What? Heart. Yeah, it would have been nice to have something like, yeah, you got it correctly or wrong. Okay. Okay, guys, I think that now, do you have any questions about this? Again, how would you grade this one? 30? Okay. Okay, guys, we can have our break if there aren't any questions or doubts or anything else. No? Okay, let's have 15 minutes and then we will speak about what you want.